the body. I would like to appreciate all the members of Parliament for your prayers and for loving the Speaker. In a special way, Your Excellency, allow me to thank Mama. From the time Jacob went to hospital, Mama sent him a book for prayer, and she requested us to pray always with him and read for him the verses in the Bible. While I was in Seattle, Mama gave me a call and asked me how the Speaker was. I gave her bad news, but she told me, "Jane, I refuse the report of the doctors. Let's believe in God." Thank you, Mama, for giving us that strength. Your Excellency, I will now request Dr. Jackson Orem to tell the story in his own language, and then I will conclude.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and the First Lady, all protocol observed, dear monarchs here present, through my Minister of Health, I would want to give what I consider a summarized statement of what happened since I got in touch with the late Right Honorable Speaker when he became ill. It was precisely about 2 years ago that the genesis of the ailment of the late Speaker started. That is about late October 2019. The story goes, he discovered he had a lump on the left side of his neck. And he went and got surgery to remove a piece of that lump. And that showed it was cancerous. So what he did was to seek for a second opinion. But he did it privately. He went to Germany. And while he was in Germany, he was reviewed. And the entire process, another biopsy was taken, and the result turned out to show that indeed it was cancer. The difference was that the type that was shown in Uganda was different from what came out in Germany. In Germany, they confirmed that he had a type of cancer called diffuse large B-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. You can just call it lymphoma in short. And because of that, and agreement with the diagnosis, a staging was done, And staging is just simply to show how far the cancer has gone. And they gave it a stage of 3. That means it has gone far, but not yet too far. It can still be treated. So because he opted for that treatment privately, indeed, it was started. He was given counsel that this might take a while. It was going to take about 5 months. In our language, we say 6 cycles of treatment. That lasts about, actually, 5 months. And he was going to be getting it from that hospital in Heidelberg, in Germany. And indeed, he stayed there a while to receive 2 cycles of the 6 cycles that he was supposed to get. And then he came back to Uganda. But while in Uganda, that was around February now 2020, that was the time of the lockdown due to the COVID pandemic. And because of that, he could not actually go back to Germany to get his treatment from there. And when he called his doctors, the doctors simply advised him that without now you coming here, we would want you to get in touch with very oncologists in Uganda so that your treatment can actually be continued from Uganda. And that was actually when he called me for the first time, and it was a very interesting encounter. I went to his home. The first thing he told me was that, oh, Omera, that means my brother, I'm very happy to see you. I said, I'm equally happy to see you. And what he said, let us go straight to business. I have a patient who has been diagnosed